session. So let's take the first moments here. Find yourself in a way that you can sit comfortably. Ground your sit bones in your cushion, or when you're sitting in a chair, don't lean back so your spine can be still upright, the energies can flow. And then take a moment here, elongate the spine, tuck one vertebra over the other. And then roll the shoulders once up and back so your chest is open. The breath can circulate freely. Find a place for your hands to rest. You can apply the mudra of meditative equipoise, bringing both hands in front of your laps, one hand into the other, usually the right and the left. Both thumbs are touching, symbolizing unity. And take a moment here to relax your jaw, your cheeks. Close your eyes if you'd like to, however you used to meditate. Take a moment, relax your forehead, the back of your head. And together with me now, let us take here 3 deep inhalations through the nostrils and exhaling out any remaining tension or tightness. Breathe in through the nostrils. Exhale through the mouth, let go. 2 more. Breathing in and exhaling, softening. Last time, breathe in. And with your exhalation, soften your shoulders, your hips, your toes. Once more for yourself, now check that your body is completely relaxed, soft, and at ease. If you encounter tension, always using a stronger exhalation to let go, to soften. Now body is prepared. Mind, will, and can now easily follow as body and mind are interconnected. Now give yourself this permission mentally for this next 25 minutes. Nothing better to do, nowhere else to go. And allow all expectations in the back. Start this meditation like a new blank piece of paper. Now body and mind are more in the space. Let's find our motivation for today. And this morning, I would love to share my personal motivation with all of you, but you're also welcome to find your own one as you prefer. Today, as much as possible, I will harm no living beings with the actions of my body, speech, and mind. Today, as much as possible, I will try to benefit others as best as I can. And today, I try to generate bodhicitta every moment in my actions of my body, speech, and mind. And at this time, together become our little contribution to world peace right now. Now with this motivation, now try to find your breath in the area of your belly. not changing the breath, allowing the breath to naturally flow. But with every inhalation arriving, every exhalation allows you distractions to dissolve, to let go. Coming home in the present moment with every breath. Every time you are distracted, simply apply the antidote. Every time you are distracted, relax, release, and return. Relax body and mind. Release the distracting object and return back to the breath. That way, let us practice now breath awareness, shamatha, for 5 minutes in silence. And now gently, we can let go of the breath. And now allow my voice to guide you through analytical meditation of today. We're going to contemplate on impermanence, inspired by Katie McDonald. Now bring your attention onto your breath. Once more onto your breath. Can you notice that every breath is different from the one that came before? And different from the one that comes up. You are breathing in different air with each breath. And your body is changing with each breath. There are different sensations, maybe around the nose, inside of your nostrils, in your lungs, expanding, contracting, every breath on its own way. Your abdomen rises and falls. So in every moment, with every breath, there is change, there is flux, and there is flow. Feel this a moment. Now from the breath, let us think about all the other changes that are taking place in our bodies in every moment. Think of how your body is made of different parts, arms, leg, head, skin, blood, bones, nerves, muscle, and how these parts themselves are made of smaller parts like cells. Be aware of the movement that is going on in every little moment. The beating of your heart, the flow of your blood in your cells, energy moving nerve impulses, or even on a more subtle level, cells are being born, they are moving, they're dying, they're disintegrating. And even on a more subtler level, all the parts of your body are made out of molecules, atoms, subatomic particles, and they are in constant motion. Now try to really get a feeling of the change that is taking place every moment in your body. Now turn your attention from the body to your mind. And your mind also is composed of many different parts: thoughts, perceptions, feeling, memories, images. One follows the other endlessly. Now spend a few moments here. Observe this ever-changing flow in your mind, ever-changing flow of experience, almost like someone is looking out of a window onto a busy street, and you are watching the cars, the pedestrians passing by. Try not to cling to anything that you see in your mind. Don't judge or make comments. See just as you would observe this through a window on a street. Observe and get a sense of the impermanence, the ever-changing nature of your mind. Now we have reflected on the impermanence of our own inner world, our own body, our own mind. Now let us extend this awareness to the outer. Now here I invite you to think about your immediate surrounding. Maybe the cushion, the mat, the bed or the chair you are sitting on, the floor, the walls, the windows, or the ceiling of your room you are sitting in, the furniture, all other objects in your room. Consider that also each of these things, even if they appear so solid and static, it's actually a mass of tiny little particles whizzling around in space. Try to stay with this awareness of impermanence. Investigate your immediate surroundings. The constant change of nature of things. Now let your awareness travel further beyond the walls of your rooms you are in. Think of all the other people that their bodies and their minds are also constantly changing, not staying the same for even 1 millimoment. And this is true for all living beings, such as animal, birds, insects as well. And then think further of all the other inanimated objects in the world and this universe, houses, buildings, roads, cars, trees, mountains, oceans, river or rivers, the earth itself, the sun, the moon, the stars, all of those things being composed, atoms, other minute particles, and they are constantly changing every moment, every millisecond. Nothing stays the same without change. Once more now, I invite you to meditate on the ever-changing nature of things. Try to analyze yourself, your environment, things around. Whenever you get a feeling, a strong feeling of the ever-changing nature of things, try to hold this moment single-pointed for a bit. Then again, continue with the meditation on impermanence. Then, in your own way, make your own little conclusion to the topic of impermanence for yourself. Once more, contemplate on these previous experiences we just had. Take and make your little takeaway out of this meditation. And then you can let go and just allowing the mind now for another minute to do what it wants to do. Just staying in pure awareness for another minute. And then come back to your breath. Notice the movement of your belly, grounding yourself back to your physical body, feeling yourself head to toe, toe to head. Then let us also conclude here together this practice. It's the thought that it is unrealistic and self-defeating to cling to things with the thought that they were permanent. Because whatever is beautiful and pleasing will change and eventually disappear. So we can't expect it to give us lasting happiness. But also, whatever is unpleasant and disturbing won't last forever. It might even change for the better. So there's no need to be upset about it or reject it. As many Buddhist teachers always say, thanks to impermanence, everything is possible. And then let us dedicate out the positive energy from doing this meditation to all beings in the world. May they all find perfect happiness and freedom from their suffering. Peace outside starts with our inner peace. In that way, Om Mani Padme Hum, may wisdom and compassion deeply arise within every one of us. And then find your own way You might want to bring your hands together for your eyes, anyway, softly, being back here. Thank you so much for meditating with us, being here. I wish you all a very beautiful weekend. And I'm gonna see you again on Monday. Much love. If you have any questions, I will keep the chat open for a few more moments to write answers if needed.